Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my top 5 foundations for oily skin. Oily skin can actually be really difficult to manage. I understand the struggle. You know, typically our makeup doesn't last as long. We get super shiny. When you've got a greasy face, it can kind of look dirty almost. Like that's sort of how I feel when I look at myself in the mirror and I've got a really, really shiny face. I go, oh, I just don't look that clean anymore. Typically we've also got larger pores than other skin types. That's not a blanket term, you know, some dry skin types have got enlarged pores too, but typically more so we've got, you know, larger pores. So there are lots of different factors that we are battling, you know, through the day to keep our faces looking fresh and flawless and matte. And these 5 foundations that I have here to show you, I promise you, are incredible. They're very full coverage, they're very long wearing, they don't settle into fine lines and pores, and they keep your face matte really, really, really well. Now do bear in mind before we jump into the video, these are all sort of more higher end foundations. I will be doing a separate drugstore foundations for oily skin video later on down the track, so don't worry, I got you girls. I have done one of these videos in the past, but you know, new products have come out, we've got new formulas, so essentially this is a little bit of an update and basically my top 5 higher end foundations for oily skin. To make it a little easier for you guys, I have ordered these from most favorite to sort of least favorite in my top 5. I do get a lot of questions from people, you know, when I do foundation reviews and things like that, you know, which one do you prefer most? So hopefully this sorts out a few of those questions, but let's jump right in. So my first foundation, bing! I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by this. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation it's some kind of miracle. It is some kind of miracle in a bottle. This is a really long-wearing, mattifying, transfer-resistant foundation that does absolute wonders on oily skin. I have been using this for years and I just, you know, it's always the first one that I typically reach for and gravitate towards. I've been through many, many, many bottles of this foundation. It is so good. It photographs beautifully. You don't get flashback. Daytime wear, nighttime wear, you can build it up for super, super, super full coverage, or you can wear it a bit lighter during the daytime for, you know, more of a natural look. Really versatile, incredible foundation, and I will continue to be singing this product's praise for years. If Estee Lauder ever discontinued this foundation, I think I would actually cry. Like, I would be lost without her. So yeah, Estee Lauder Double Wear, there are no words. Best ever. Next up, I have got the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. This is another really incredible foundation for oily skin. I've only been using this for about 2 months now, and it is absolutely amazing. Now, please do remember with this one, a little bit goes a long way. This is like intense full coverage. If you apply too much of this product, it can build up on the skin and look a little bit cakey. So just go in with sort of a bit of a lighter hand with this one. In reference to the shades, this oxidizes a lot. So if you are testing it in stores and trying to color match, test it on your face, just like a little bit sort of like here or even on your neck. Walk away, you know, look at a few other things for about 10 to 15 minutes and then have a look at the swatch that you've tested. It will more than likely have oxidized 1 to 2 shades darker, so do, you know, reselect your foundation based on this. I chose a lighter shade. I've got shade 6.0 in this one, where originally I actually matched a 6.5. So that's just something to note. It's a really great foundation, quite lightweight, will keep your face incredibly matte, very, very, very long wearing. It definitely lives up to its name. It will last you all night long. Just a really amazing foundation, and comes a very close second to the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Next up, I've got MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Now, this was fighting very hard for second position, but I think I've made the right decision. In terms of oil control, this is still really fantastic, but it doesn't control oil as much as the Urban Decay one. But holy moly, this photographs like you would not believe. It is like a full-on photoshopped face. As a professional makeup artist, I use this on all of my clients, all of my brides, pretty much everyone. This is not only fantastic for oily skin, it's great for drier skin types, combination skin types, sensitive skin types. Really, really fantastic. I absolutely adore this product. Again, I've been through so many bottles of this. I obviously buy it in a wide range of shades for my clients and for my freelance kit. The great thing about MAC foundations is that they've got an incredible shade range. So they cater all the way from, you know, super, super pale skin all the way through to really deep skin tones. They cater for yellow undertones, neutral undertones, pink undertones, like everything. I guarantee you will not have any issues matching your shade in these MAC foundations. They are brilliant. I did want to put a second. I really did. I love her. I love her. Next up, I've got NARS Sheer Glow, and I'm sure that a few of you will be quite surprised by that choice. NARS Sheer Glow, you know, Everybody always gets confused about the name of this. It's not a sheer foundation. It's actually a medium to full coverage foundation. What the name means is that it gives your skin a sheer glow, if that makes any sense. Typically, I would advise against more glowy sort of products, but there's something about this foundation that makes it last so well on my oily skin. Again, another product that I've just been repurchasing and repurchasing and repurchasing. It is beautiful, beautiful coverage. Very flawless. Again, you looked very photoshopped, very airbrushed. Really, really great at minimizing the appearance of enlarged pores, and also really great at sort of reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's just a brilliant foundation. You don't need to use too much product to get a really beautiful coverage, and it's just, I love this. I love this for during the day, you know, everyday wear. I love this for at nighttime. You can really build up the coverage for a nighttime look if you want. It's actually the first high-end foundation that I ever owned, so there you go. Last but not least, I have chosen the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. So this is actually a cream foundation in a stick form. Looks like that when you take the lid off. I had to include a cream foundation because all of the other foundations I have been talking about are all liquid foundations, and a lot of you do prefer a cream, especially something that's so handy to travel with like this. I tried this for the first time probably 3 months ago now, and it is amazing. I did do a full first impression and review video on both this one and the Urban Decay recently, so if you do want to see that, you know, to learn more about exactly why I love this, I will link it down in the description bar below. But this is so beautiful. Again, really, really airbrushes the skin, really reduces the appearance of fine lines and enlarged pores, lasts so well all day long, like really, really long wear, really full coverage, and stays matte like you wouldn't believe. Now, when I do say it stays matte, it doesn't stay like flat looking or like, you know, like a mask on your face. It still looks really beautiful and natural and soft and almost like girly, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when you look at someone's face and you're like, oh, her skin looks so pretty. This gives your skin the same effect. It's really, really beautiful, but really helps to control the oil production as well. So I love this foundation. I obviously use this foundation with a mattifying primer, as I do with all of the other foundations. And if you would like me to, I can do a whole separate video on the best primers for oily skin. But yeah, this paired with a mattifying primer, like, beautiful. It is beautiful. So that is my top 5 foundations for oily skin, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will be doing a separate drugstore version of this video, so keep your eyes out for that in the coming weeks. If you've got any questions about any of these foundations, please do leave them in the comment section down below. You guys know I'm always more than happy to answer your questions, and I love chatting with you, so please leave your comments down below. And also, if you've got a holy grail foundation for oily skin, I would love to hear about it, because I would love to try it myself and see how great it works on my skin as well. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye! The best trick ever, it is to use eye primer on your nose. Now, my all-time favorite one to use is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I have got a yellow based skin type, so I